The next thing we're going to want to do is take the prepared existing MEP model and link it into our project and then bind it so that we can then connect to elements in that model, such as duct and pipe. So all of the MEP elements are from phase 1. So we created a level 1 phase 1 view. The architectural model has now changed to match those settings that we just adjusted for this view. This is the existing conditions. Next we'll link in the existing MEP model. In a previous video we opened this model and changed everything to be existing. One of the challenges when you bind a model is everything automatically goes to the phase of the current view. It's a significant limitation to binding a link. Here we just checked vertically that things look like they lined up properly, which they do. Horizontally though, the models don't line up. And if this was some other MEP firm who created this Revit model years ago, you wouldn't be surprised that the origin is not the same. Here we can see the existing ductwork showing up, and then I just highlighted a moment ago the area where the demolished ductwork is, and you can see that that doesn't show up because that was demolished from the previous phase. Now we're going to select that link and click bind. We don't want to bring in levels or grids. But remember, even if this Revit model had 2 or 10 different phases, everything's going to be dumped onto the phase of this current view. So the view we're in, if its phase is set to phase 1, which it is, everything's going to go from existing, which we set previously in that MEP model, to phase 1. You'll get a warning about spaces. You don't want to delete those spaces, so just click OK. We want to preserve spaces coming from the MEP model. Now that the link is bound, it's no longer a link. We can select it. It becomes a group automatically, so we'll ungroup it, and then we can remove the link as it's not needed anymore. So we've just effectively made all of these existing MEP elements part of our model, which will allow us to demo things and tie into existing ductwork. One problem is these items set to be demolished automatically show up now. You can see everything is set to phase 1, but we have to go and manually delete some of those items.